Hello. In continuation with trigonometric functions, today we are deriving maximum formulae of trigonometric functions. Okay. So let's start from first formula cos x plus y. I hope you are ready with pen and papers. You'll memorize these formulae also and remember the procedure of deriving. So we are starting with cos x plus y. Cos x plus y is equal to. Okay. So for this, we are taking one unit circle. Are you aware of the unit circle? Its radius is 1. Okay. We are taking a unit circle. Its radius is 1. So there are 4 quadrant. We are taking 4 quadrant. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4 points we are taking. Suppose here that is A. First point is 1, comma 0. Why it is 1, comma 0? Because radius of the circle is 1 and on the x-axis it is x, y minus x minus y. Okay. So this point is 1, comma 0. Second point, this is the ray. This ray is rotating like that and here. Okay. So this ray is rotating and reaching up to this place. This I am taking a point B. Okay. After that, this ray is rotating and at point in third quadrant, this is C, and after that, see, this is the position, it is D. Okay. Ray is rotating like that, starting from here, and one is in the clockwise direction. So this angle I am taking, this angle is X, suppose, it is Y, and this portion, it is Y, so this I am taking minus Y. Do you know the meaning of the Y and minus Y? Y, that means plus Y, that means it is counterclockwise, okay, and minus Y, that means it is clockwise direction. Only this is the difference. Measurement is same. Measurement is same. Okay. If it is not looking same, just I'll make it. Y, it is minus Y. Okay. C. So there are 4 points on the circumference of circle A, B, C, and D. The coordinates of A, confirm A, comma 0. Now let us see the coordinate of B. What are the coordinates of point B? Because this B, when we draw one perpendicular here, so this is base perpendicular. So when I use here cos x is equal to base upon hypotenuse, because hypotenuse is 1. So that means base is equal to cos x. So I can write here it is cos x, and perpendicular sin x is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. That means perpendicular is equal to sin x. Is that okay? Picture is clear? Suppose cos x is equal to base upon hypotenuse, because this hypotenuse is 1. So b is equal to cos x. Sin x is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse, it is 1. So perpendicular is equal to sin x. Okay. But here you can see that it is in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, this portion is negative. So this is with minus sign. Minus cos x, sin x. Now let us see the coordinate of point C. Coordinate of point C. Here. Angle is x plus y. Okay. So what is cos? Minus cos x plus y. And here it is minus sin x plus y. Okay. Because it is the third quadrant where base and perpendicular both are negative. So with both there is a minus sign. Now moving to D. D is D measurement is doing like that by the clockwise direction. So the value is minus y, and in the fourth quadrant cos is positive but sine is negative. So cos minus y and minus sine minus y. Is that okay? Cos minus y, cos positive, base positive, and perpendicular is negative. Is that clear? After that, now we are going to find out the value A and C. I can just write the value B here. I am telling you why I am doing it. It is X. This point is B. Okay. It is X. This is Y minus X and this portion. Now you can see O. This is center point is, the vertex point is O. You will see there are two triangles. One is BOD. This triangle. One triangle is BOD. Second triangle is OAC. Okay. Second triangle is OAC. In triangle BOD and triangle AOC. Look at C carefully. These two triangles BOC and AOC. In these two triangles, two sides are equal. If we will prove that both the triangles having their angles are equal, then by side angle side congruency, both the triangles are congruent. Therefore, by CPCT, their sides are equal. Basically, we wanted to prove that BD is equal to CA. Okay. So for BD is equal to CA in triangle BOD and triangle COA. All sides are equal. Angle BOD is equal to this angle. I will consider, I can treat this angle as angle Z. Okay. By the way, it is not required, but Z I am writing here. So angle BOD is equal to what is this? Angle Y plus Z. And angle COA is equal to angle Z plus minus Y, or Z plus minus Y. Actually, minus sign is, this is the indication that only this angle is making by clockwise direction. Otherwise, the measurement is same. So at the time of measuring, I think there's no difference of the signs. So simply it is also Z plus Y. Okay, their measurement is same. That means angle BOD is equal to angle COA. Therefore, by side angle side congruency rule, triangle BOD is congruent to triangle COA. Therefore, by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle, may I write here BD square is equal to AC square. BD is equal to AC, or BD square is equal to AC square. It's okay, because BD is equal to AC. Therefore, BD square is equal to AC square. For finding the value of BD square, using the distance formula between BD, BD square is equal to cos minus y minus minus. So I write here cos minus y minus minus plus cos x whole square and plus minus sine minus y, and it is minus sine x whole square. Okay. Cos minus theta, you know that it is cos theta. So cos y plus cos x whole square plus sine minus theta minus sine theta. So sine y minus sine x whole square. Okay. What is coming here? A plus b whole square, cos square y plus cos square x plus 2 cos y cos x plus a minus b whole square, sine square y plus sine square x minus 2 sin x sin y. Okay. Cos square y plus sin square y. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is an identity. So may I write here, this is 1 plus cos square x plus sin square x, it is 1 plus 2 common. So what is coming here? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. 1 plus 1 2 plus 2 cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. That is the value BD square, and I am giving this as a equation number 1. Okay. Second, we are taking AC square. Second one is AC square. So AC square is equal to, using distance formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So now AC square is equal to AC square, x2 minus x1 whole square. So 1 plus cos x plus y whole square and plus 0 minus minus plus. So direct I write here sin x plus y whole square. Is it okay? x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. A plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab plus sin square x plus y. AC square is equal to 1 plus sin square x plus y plus cos square x plus y, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1 plus 2 cos x plus y. So that means AC square is equal to 2 plus 2 cos x plus y. Equation number 2. Okay. Since BD AC square is equal to BD square. AC square is equal to BD square. Given we have proved AC and BD both the triangles are congruent. So AC square, we write here 2 plus 2 cos x plus y is equal to 2 plus 2 cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, it's 2 cancel and plus sin, this 2 is also cancelled. Finally, what is coming? Cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. Very important formula, cos a plus b or cos x plus y. Cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. Same formula can be proved by different way also. Okay. So the proof is clear. There are 4 quadrants on a unit circle. Its radius is 1. 1 point I have taken on the second quadrant, 1 on the third, and 1 is on the fourth. Okay. And 1 is a comma 0. We have proved 2 triangles AOC and BOD and proved both the triangles are congruent. Therefore, by CPCT, their corresponding sides are equal. So AC is equal to BD, or AC square is equal to BD square, and using distance formula, comparison of both the terms. Okay, clear? So one very important identity that we have derived, what is it? It is cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay, that is one. The same identity will be derived by different ways. Okay, let us see that procedure also. You can see it. One ray, it is OA. second ray, or this is the rotating ray like this, OB, okay, and third ray is OC. Got it? I am taking, suppose angle AOB is equal to X and angle BOC is equal to Y. Okay? Taking any point P on AC, OC, suppose this is the point P on OC, and we'll have to draw one perpendicular on OA. So 90 degree, right? Through the same point P, we are going to draw another perpendicular on the second ray, OB, okay? And through this point, one more perpendicular here. P, suppose it is Q, that is M, and this point is N. One more perpendicular is required through point Q on PM. This is, name of that is R. Okay? Picture clear? One initial ray OA, rotate up to here, X angle, and a different name is OB. Again it is rotated here, a different name is OC. Through this point P on that ray OC, draw one perpendicular PM on OA. Through the point P, draw another perpendicular PQ on OB, and through point Q, draw QN on OA, and through point Q, draw perpendicular QR on PM. Okay? This angle is X. You can see both the lines, one line is this and second line is this. What is it? Because this angle is 90 degree, it is also 90 degree, both the lines are parallel, and this is transversal. So if this angle is X, what is the meaning? This is also X, agreed? And if it is X, total is 90, that is 90 minus X. It is 90 plus 90, 180 minus X. Sum of three angles of triangle is equal to 180, so this angle is also X. Got it? See, both the lines are parallel. It is transversal. Why both the lines are parallel? These two lines are parallel because the 90 degree angle, it is 90 degree angle. Okay? One transversal line having 90 degree same angle, lines are parallel. So it is this angle, a pair of alternate interior angle. Total is 90. This portion is 90 minus X plus 90, 180 minus X. And sum of three angles of triangle is equal to 180. Therefore, it is angle X. Okay? Right. Now let us see X plus Y. So I am taking here cos X plus Y. Cos X plus Y, that means this complete. Cos X plus Y. So that means in triangle POM, cos X plus Y. What is cos? Base adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Adjacent side. OM upon hypotenuse OP. OM can be written, this OM can be written ON minus MN upon OP. Is that okay? So that means cos X plus Y is equal to ON upon OP minus MN upon OP. And that means ON upon OP. Where is ON? Look at this. This is ON and related OP. ON and OP. You will see that one common side which is used for that, ON and OP. I think OQ is the common for both ON and OP. So what I am doing here, ON, and this is 1 upon OP. I have written ON upon OP. Now these fellas, ON and OP, OQ will be divided and the same is multiplied. Can it be done? ON upon OQ into OQ upon OP minus MN. Where's MN? That is MN upon OP. MN is equal to RQ because it is a rectangle. So in place of MN, may I write here RQ upon OP. So that is cos x plus y is equal to ON upon OQ multiplied by OQ upon OP minus RQ. That is RQ, one RQ and second is OP. So this is common PQ. So may I write here RQ upon PQ multiplied by PQ upon OP. This PQ is divided and multiplied. Okay. Now let us see cos x plus y is equal to ON upon OQ. See these two sides in a triangle, in a diagram, sorry, ON upon OQ. Where is the ON? ON upon OQ. In this triangle, base upon hypotenuse, and base upon hypotenuse is cos. So I write here cos x, OQ upon OP, OQ upon OP. In this triangle, base upon hypotenuse, cos y minus RQ upon PQ, RQ upon PQ. In this triangle, RQ opposite side, PQ hypotenuse, opposite to hypotenuse, that means sine. So sine x, and PQ upon OP, PQ upon OP. In this triangle, perpendicular upon hypotenuse, sine y, sine y. Okay. So what is this? Cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sine x sine y. Okay. This is the proof. From the same diagram, second proof also. Diagram is same as, I'm not changing the diagram. It is as it is. Only in place of cos x plus y, I want to write here sin x plus y. What is it? Sin x plus y. Sin x plus y, that means in this triangle, in triangle POM, sin x plus y, sin x, opposite side upon hypotenuse, opposite side. So may I write here PM upon hypotenuse OP. Okay, PM upon OP. It's okay, hypotenuse upon perpendicular. Oh, PM perpendicular upon hypotenuse in the sin x plus y, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. PM can be written PR plus RM, upon OP. Okay, so that means sin x plus y is equal to PR upon OP plus RM upon OP. Okay, PR, where is a PR? This is PR upon OP. So PR and OP, there is one thing is common, that means PQ. So what I am doing here, PR upon PQ multiplied by PQ upon OP. Okay, plus RM upon OP. Where is the RM? This is RM upon OP. But RM is equal to Qn. So this RM is replaced by Qn. So may I write here Qn upon OP. Okay. Sin x plus y is equal to PR upon PQ multiplied by PQ upon OP plus Qn. One is Qn and second is OP. You can see in Qn and OP is any side which is common. Qn and OP, I think one common is OQ. Qn upon OQ multiplied by OQ upon OP. Okay, this multiplied and divide we are doing so that it becomes two sides of a triangle. Okay, so that simply we can put the ratios. PR upon, now let us see the diagram and put the value in terms of sin and cos. PR upon PQ. PR upon PQ. In this triangle, adjacent sides upon hypotenuse, base upon hypotenuse, cos. So may I write here cos x, PQ upon OP, PQ upon OP. In this triangle, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sine plus Qn upon OQ. Qn upon OQ. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sin x. And OQ upon OP. OQ upon OP. In this triangle, base upon hypotenuse. Cos y. So what is this? Sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay. If this ray is coming in between, okay, and this complete is x, it is y, so that is x minus y. We can use remaining two also, cos x minus y and sin x minus y. Or we have a different way also. So these are the two basic formulae, cos x plus y and sin x plus y. If I will put here in place of y, if I put minus y in place of y, there is minus y. Then what happened here? Cos x minus y is equal to cos x. Cos minus y, that is cos y, no change in the sign, minus sin x, and sin minus y minus sin y. So this plus sin y. Okay. Here again in place of y there is a minus y. Sin x minus y is equal to sin x. Cos minus y, it is plus cos y, plus cos x. Sin minus y minus sin y. This sign is negative. Okay. So this cos x plus cos y, cos x minus cos y, sin x plus sin y, and sin x minus sin y. Okay. After that, other formulae here, but these formulae, I think these are the relation you can find out with the help of ACTS formula, sin pi by 2. Like here, if I'll put here in place of x is equal to pi by 2, see, if this is a formula, cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. If I can put here x is equal to pi by 2 and y is equal to minus x. Okay, then what happens here? Cos pi by 2 minus x is equal to cos pi by 2 cos y means minus x minus sin pi by 2 and sin minus x. What is a new term coming? Cos pi by 2 minus x is equal to, this is 0 because cos 90 is 0, minus sin 90 it is 1, and minus minus it is plus sin x. So cos pi by 2 minus x is equal to sin x, sin pi by 2 minus x is equal to cos x, and many relations you can get it from it. Okay. You can put here, these are the very basic formulae. Here you have pi in place of x is equal to pi, y is equal to x, you are getting cos pi plus x. So I think maximum terms you can get it from these four formulae. After this I am taking another way. Suppose in the first one, put x is equal to y. Then what happens? First formula, cos x plus x is equal to cos x into cos x minus sin x into sin x. Okay. So that means cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. This is also one of the important formula. You'll remember it. It is in the list of this formula. Cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, right. Another way of it, cos 2x is equal to, if I write here cos square x, one identity cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So cos square x may I write here 1 minus sin square x minus sin square x. So what is this 1 minus 2 sin square x? So that is the different way of it, 1 minus 2 sin square x. If in the same cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x can be written 1 minus cos square x. Then what happens? Cos square x plus cos square x, 2 cos square x minus 1. So the third one is 2 cos square x minus 1. So there are three formulae for cos 2x. Okay. Remember this list I am making here so that you will memorize all these formulae and all the relations. Because when we solve the question, these formulae will be used in solving questions. Okay. Okay. Let us discuss with that. Sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. I'll put x is equal to y. Sin x plus x is equal to sin x cos x plus cos x, and it is sin x. Okay. Sin 2x is equal to sin x cos x plus cos x sin x, 2 sin x cos x. This is one formula. Sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x into cos x. Right? After that, writing some formulae related to the tan and cot. Sin 2x we have known, cos 2x we have known. Suppose we are going to find the formula of tan 2x. So tan 2x, you know that tan x is equal to sin x upon cos x. Sin 2x upon cos, sin 2x upon cos 2x. Okay. Sin 2x, 2 sin x cos x upon cos 2x. You can use any one of the three formulae we have. I am using cos square x minus sin square x. What is coming? Tan 2x is equal to, if you will divide to the numerator and denominator by cos square x, then what happens? 2 sin x cos x upon cos square x upon cos square x minus sin square x upon cos square x. So it is coming tan 2x is equal to, and divide, one cos cancelled, sin upon cos tan, 2 tan x upon cos cancelled, 1 minus sin upon cos tan square x. So that is the formula of tan 2x. 2 tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay. Now we are taking a formula of tan a plus b or tan x plus y. Which one? Tan x plus y. Tan x plus y. Okay. Tan is written in the form of sin x upon cos x. So may I write here sin x plus y upon cos x plus y. Okay. So that means sin x plus y, sin x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y upon cos a plus b, cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. What should we do? We want to create this term in the form of tan, and tan is sin upon cos. So may I divide by sin x upon sin x into sin y. Okay. Dividing by sin x into sin y. So after dividing, what happens? if you're dividing sin x, sin y, sin x cancel, cos y, sorry, if you divide by sin x, sin y, then the term is coming in the form of cot. So better to divide by cos x, cos y. Cos x and cos y. Because we want to create on the right hand side in the form of 10. It is 10x plus y. So divide by cos x, cos y. Cos y cancels, sin x upon cos x, it is 10x. Plus cos x, cos y. Cos x cancels, sin y upon cos y, it is 10y. Upon cos x, cos y, when we are dividing, it is 1 minus sin upon cos 10x into 10y. So what is coming? 10x plus y. 10x plus y is equal to 10x plus 10y upon 1 minus 10x 10y. Okay? That is 10x plus y. Cot x plus y. Cot x plus y. Cot is a reciprocal of 10. So cos x plus y upon sin x plus y. Okay? Using these formulae, cos a plus b, cos x cos y minus sin x sin y upon sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Now what should be done? To create the right hand side term in the form of cot, and cot is cos upon sin. So here we are dividing by 1 upon sin x sin y. Dividing by sin x sin y. Okay. Sin x into sin y. So if you divide, then what happens? Sin x sin y, sin x sin y, cos x upon sin x cot x, cos y upon sin y cot y, minus sin x sin y cancel, it is 1 upon, here divided by sin x sin x cancel, cos y upon sin y cot y plus sin y cancel, cos x upon sin x, it is cot x. So cot x plus y is equal to cot x cot y minus 1 upon cot y plus cot x. Okay. So there are many formulae you will keep in your mind. These formulae will be very helpful for you when you solve the questions. Okay. Now finding some formula of 3x, like sin 3x. Sin 3x. How can we write sin 3x in a different format? Okay. So sin 3x may I write here sin x plus 2x, 2x plus 1x 3x. Here I can write here sin a plus b, or sin x plus y. Sin x cos y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay. Y, that means it is 2x. Sin x cos 2x. Cos 2x can be written cos 2x 1 minus 2 sin square x, because the formula is in the form of sin, so we'll take only this formula, 1 minus 2 sin square x plus cos x sin 2y, 2 sin y into cos y, half angle formula. It is sin x minus 2 sin cube x plus it is 2 sin y and cos x multiplied by, just a minute, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, it is 2x. Okay. It is 2x. no y here. So that is also x. Because in this term there is no y, it is x only. So what happened here? 2 sin x and cos x into cos x, that is cos square x. And cos square x may I write here 1 minus sin square x. Now you can see all the terms are converted into the form of sin. Sin x minus 2 sin cube x plus 2 sin x minus 2 sin cube x. Okay. So what is coming this? 2 sin x plus sin x. 3 sin x minus 2 sin cube x minus 2 sin cube x minus 4 sin cube x. So sin 3x is equal to 3 sin x, 3 sin x minus 4 sin cube x. This is the formula of sin 3x. Okay. Now we are finding the formula of cos 3x. Formula of cos 3x. Cos 3x can be written cos x plus 2x. Okay. Which formula will be applicable here? Cos x cos 2x minus sin x sin 2x. Okay. Converting everything in the form of cos. Cos x cos 2x, I can write here 2 cos square x minus 1. This is minus sin x, and sin 2x 2 sin x into cos x. 2 sin cube x multiplied inside minus cos x minus 2 sin square x, and sin square x, that is 1 minus cos square x into cos x. Everything converted into the form of cos. 2 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x multiplied minus minus plus 2 cos cube x. So it is coming 2 cos cube x plus 2 cos cube x, 4 cos cube x minus cos x minus 2 cos x minus 3 cos x. Okay. So that is a formula of cos 3x. 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Okay. One is tan 3x. Tan 2x we have written here, tan 2x to tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Now find out tan 3x. Tan 3x is equal to tan x plus 2x. Okay. Tan a plus b or tan x plus y. Tan 2x. Tan 2x to tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay. And first tan a plus b. Tan a plus b. Tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b. So tan x plus tan 2x upon 1 minus tan x into tan 2x. Okay. This means tan x plus tan 2x to tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Upon 1 minus tan x and tan 2x again to tan x upon 1 minus tan square x. Okay. Here what happened on the numerator? It is upon 1 and 1 minus tan square x, LCM 1 minus tan square x. It is coming tan x minus tan cube x plus 2 tan x. Okay. Upon your denominator, LCM 1 minus tan square x, 1 minus tan square x multiplied here as 1 minus tan square x minus 2 tan square x. Second term, last term cancel. It is tan x plus 2 tan x, 3 tan x minus 10 cube x upon 1 minus 3 10 square x. Okay. So this is a formula for tan 3x. Tan 3x is equal to 3 tan x minus 10 cube x upon 1 minus 3 tan square x. Okay. That is a formula of tan 3x. Today in this lecture, I want that every formula, whatever the formula required in solving the questions, I want to derive here, okay, so that you don't have any problem in solving the questions. Because generally there's a problem with the students, they ask the teacher, sir, how many formulas are there, how can we use the formula, and many more things. So this is a long list of that, okay, and accordingly you will. Now I am taking a formula using these four formulae. Cos x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Number 1. Cos x minus y is equal to cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Number 2. Sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. 3. And finally sin x minus y is equal to sin x cos y minus cos x sin y. It is number 4. Okay. There are 4 basic formulae I have taken. We are deriving another format of the formula. Adding equation number 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. When we are going to add them, what happens? Cos x plus y plus cos x minus y is equal to, at the time of adding, you see that sin x sin y with opposite sign, they will cancel. Cos x cos y plus cos x cos y. So it is 2 cos x cos y. Okay. 2 cos x cos y. And if we subtract, that means 1 minus 2, then what happens? 1 minus 2, what happens? Cos x plus y minus cos x minus y is equal to. At the time of subtraction, sign will change. This plus becomes minus. It is minus. They will cancel. Minus sin xy minus sin xy. It is minus 2 sin x minus sin xy minus sin xy minus 2 sin x sin y. Is it okay? Right? Same as 3 plus 4 and 3 minus 4. Okay. Adding 3 and 4. When we are going to add 3 and 4, it is sin x plus y plus sin x minus y is equal to, when we are adding them, cancel, 2 sin x cos y. 2 sin x cos y. And now subtract 4 from 3. Sin x plus y minus sin x minus y is equal to, when we subtracted, the sign change, cancel, it is 2 cos x sin y. Okay. So now we are getting 4 new, that is 5, here is a 6, 7, and that is 8. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. In 5, 6, 7, 8, suppose I will consider here, let x plus y is equal to c and x minus y is equal to d. then what happens? C plus D, when we are going to add them, then x plus y plus x minus y is equal to c plus d, plus y minus y cancel, x plus x, 2x is equal to c plus d. That means x is equal to c plus d by 2. This is the value of x. And when we subtract x plus y minus y, then what happens? X cancel, 2y is equal to c minus d, y is equal to c minus d by 2. Okay. These are the values of x, c plus d by 2 and y is equal to c minus d by 2 will be substituted in equation 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let us see which result is coming. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic formula I am just erasing from here. Okay. Fifth. Formula number 5. In this 5, what happens? Cos x plus y plus cos x minus y is equal to 2 cos x cos y. And I can put here x is equal to c plus d by 2 and y is equal to c minus d by 2. Okay. So it is coming cos x plus y. Cos x plus y. That is c. Cos c plus cos d. Cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos x c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Okay, that is 1. Cos c plus cos d is equal to 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Sixth one is this. Cos c minus cos d. Cos c minus cos d is equal to minus 2 sin x c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Okay. Or if you don't want to put the minus sign over here, you can just take one minus sign common. So sin d minus c by 2, sign will cancel. Means cos c minus cos d, you can write here 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin d minus c by 2. By 7. 7 will become now sin c plus sin d. Sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. Okay. And by 8. Sin c minus sin d. Sin c minus sin d is equal to sin c minus sin d 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Okay. So this is the new group of 4 formula. Okay. Sin c plus sin d. You remember these formula also. It's a very important formula. Okay. So starting from here, sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Sin c minus sin d, 2 cos c plus d, 2 sin c minus d by 2. Cos c plus cos d, 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. And this is very special, cos c minus cos d, 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin d minus c by 2. Okay. So these are 4 formulae. After that, 2 cos a cos b. From these formulae we can derive other also. 2 cos a cos b, cos a plus b, like this. We can derive from that. Starting from here, 2 sin a cos b, 2 sin a cos b, from this. 2 sin a cos b is equal to sin a plus b plus sin a minus b. Okay. 2 sine A cos B, sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. Next is 2 cos A sine B, sine A plus B minus sine A minus B. After that, 2 cos A cos B, cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, with the same form of that, and 2 sin A cos B, 2 cos A sin B, 2 cos A cos B, and 2 sin A sin B. 2 sin A sin B is equal to 2 sin A sin B is equal to cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Okay, 2 sin A sin B cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. So 4, and these are the 4. This 4 we have derived through these 4 formulae only. This is not a special different formulae. Okay. So that's all. These are all formulae of the trigonometric functions. And first you memorize all these formulae. Okay. You memorize in a day or 2 days. And after that we will start solving the questions. You will enjoy with this coming exercise. Okay. Thanks for watching.